probably a lot like Monster Theory. In which case, is this a thing? What am I doing with my life? Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, hi, I'm Vivian Asimos. I'm a researcher and a writer, and today we're focusing a lot more on the research side once again. A couple of weeks ago now, I did my new input for research semi-research topic. I'm putting the tabletop role-playing game for now on hold. I was waiting for the Cosplay book to come out, which it has! You can go buy it. Cosplay and the Dressing of Identity by me. You can go check it out. Go buy it from Reaction Books. That's Reaction with a K. And sold at any major book retailer. Anyway, the point is I realized I should have waited until the Cosplay book came out. And then by now it's kind of nearing the end of the year. I'm losing steam. And so I figured I'll save tabletop for starting in January, and for the rest of this year, instead, I'll focus on the new research input, which will only help the tabletop role-playing game book because I'll have new ideas, new thoughts, and things that I can be applying to tabletop that I never dreamed that I could be able to apply to it because I hadn't read them before. I hadn't known that information, so it'll only help the project. So the last time that I worked on this, I pretty much only set up the parameters of what the research project was going to be, which is very, very vague. The goal, maybe not today, definitely not today, but hopefully by the end of this calendar year, is to come up with avenues for research based off of this really vague idea. Something way more specific, something that could be a full book question exploration in and of itself that I may or may not chase later down the line. Today's job is just to read. That's kind of what we're doing. We're just going to do a little bit of reading of a lot of the materials that I gathered the last time because I haven't really worked on this since then. I took some time off and I'm back and I'm ready to go. And so we're going to do a little bit of reading. We're going to do a little bit of trying to see connections. So we're doing a reading day, not a gathering information day. Last time was a gathering information. Today is a different kind of gathering of information. We're actually gathering the information of the information we gathered. Isn't being a researcher fun? I should stop talking. I have tea brewing in the kitchen, which I only just now realized I've left there, and it has probably been a bit. So let's go get our tea, settle down, do some reading, and that's basically what we're doing for the rest of the day. We're just gonna read some stuff. Okay, so I figured I would chat to you a little bit as I scroll around trying to find more readings, because the thing about research is you spend like a day gathering like 20 readings, you read 3 of them, and then you go, none of this stuff is things that I want. I think I'm getting to a point where I need to see where my cursor is. I need to find out, I think I need to start like picking more specific avenues to go down. So I started with a really broad overview saying I'll figure it out as I dive in. I'm starting to figure it out as I dive in. I think the problem is that the avenues that I've seen so far are not avenues that I think I want to go down. Basically, I'm at the point right now with the intersection between discussion of bodies and discussion of monsters and how to study that. I basically can go down a feminist, female bodily thing route, particularly in regards to fat phobia and what is considered attractive versus not attractive and things like that. Or there's queer discussions and queer theories, particularly in regards to trans bodies, and I don't think I want to go down either of those. And it's not because I don't think that those are important discussions. I think that they are, but I don't think I should necessarily be having those discussions for a multitude of reasons. But not that I think that only trans people can talk about it, but I just don't, I've never specialized in gender in any sense. Obviously it gets touched on because it's life, but I haven't spent a lot of time with it. So specializing in it at this stage feels really weird. It's just not something that I think that I could do justice to, I guess is the way that I should put it. And I know that there are other avenues here. Like I can see glimmers of them, but it feels like it keeps going into one of those slots every time you chase it just a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out if, like, what those other avenues are or could be. And I might be chasing the wrong avenue. Because I wasn't sure whether looking into the grotesque would also be useful, which I've dabbled in before, but I don't know. It feels very tied to literary theory and criticism, which is useful when talking about monsters, especially for me, monsters in popular culture, which is what I prefer. And therefore, there is a lot of similarities there with literature and lit analysis. A lot of them are going to be coming from literature, so it makes sense. But it does feel like it keeps going into other avenues that I don't know if I quite want to step into yet. I can probably... I don't know. And this is really annoying because I feel like I should know. But I think that this is... For people who have not done this kind of research, this is what research is. Is you feel really positive and happy, and then you start looking at stuff and you go, oh no, oh no. Let's summarize, shall we? Let's summarize. I think that Bodylore is useful for talking about the inscription of culture onto the body, which I think is quite understood in monster studies. The monstrous body is a discussion of those cultural categories and dimensions. Have people used Bodylore? I guess the question is, what does that mean? What would that look like? I don't know. It would look probably a lot like monster theory. In which case, is this a thing? What am I doing with my life? I think I should take a very quick, small, like 5 to 10 minute break and then come back and relook at what the hell I'm doing. Oh. Okay. Okay, I made some decisions. So we'll see how it goes. We have about 2 hours left of the day. Oops, I accidentally left my VPN on. I think what we're gonna do is look at some monster stuff. I think I was looking at approaches to monster studies, and I think it might be interesting to look at monsters, if that makes sense. Maybe, is that what I'm saying? Okay. So, Did I make decisions? I don't know. I don't know what I decided. I think we need to do monsters. I think that's what we do. I have, like I said, I only have about 2 hours left of the day, so I think if we do a little bit of monster reading, I think. Okay. I think that's what we do. I think we do a little bit of monster stuff. And then we see how we go. I think that's what we do. Hello, I'm too lazy to get out my mic stand, so we're just gonna do this. Yeah, I think that was an interesting research day. It honestly wasn't that bad. I had a couple of moments of unsureness. I think that's normal. I have been doing research and various research projects for a long time now, and there's always this point, particularly at the beginning, when you have to start narrowing things down and blocking off the boundaries, because everything is so interesting and everything is something that you want to read or dig in more of. But if the idea is, what can I personally do with this, then you're gonna have to start making some decisions, and that sucks. But anyway, what did we do today? We did a bit of reading. I think I ended up reading 3, 4, 5 things. Some of it was rereading of material that I had read before, primarily because I wanted to remind myself of it. I wanted to get whatever references there were, and I'm putting together my bullet journal for the research project. So copying in the bits that I think are important, or at least something to keep in mind as I go through, was kind of important to me. So it was a little bit of all of those things. I still don't know quite what I'm going to do yet. So next time I sit down, I'm going to have to really think about what I'm doing, which I might not record that one, so I can really take the time without feeling like I'm recording for no reason. That's research for you, folks. Anyway, go buy my book, Cosplay and the Dressing of Identity. It is out now and available to purchase from all major book retailers. You can go check out my other channel, Incidental Mythology, which is a video essay channel talking about popular culture and mythology. Like and subscribe if you liked it. All that kind of stuff. That's it from me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!